Hello everybody, my name is Chris and welcome to another video of The Walking Dead, the final season. Now this one's going to be a little bit different, because by popular demand, by a number of people through both the episodes, several episodes in the season, as well as on the Discord, have brought up, we should look at some of the other outcomes, the other choices that we could have made throughout the season. Now there was a ton, right? There was a ton, so I picked all the ones that everybody suggested, right? Some were sent to me, some were just mentioned, right? So we're gonna go through a couple videos today. It's gonna be really cool. We're gonna check out some interesting twists and turns that could have happened in this season. And I'm sure there's gonna be a bunch that we maybe don't see, right? But that's what future playthroughs are for, right? But yeah, so we're gonna start with this first one, which is the scene where we go and we choose to go hang out with either Lewis and help him tune the piano, or go with Violet, right? Now, I don't know what Violet's is because we chose Lewis, right? So it's going to be very interesting to see what her and Clem hang out and do.
You've got lookout duty tonight, right?
Yep, me and AJ.
Do you have time to hang out first?
Oh,
Sure.
oh, this is a cool spot. What the fuck? This is nice. Well, come on, that's so good.
Wow. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Sometimes I need the quiet, just to get away for a while.
That's fair.
Sorry, I didn't mean to just talk so much. It's just, I've watched people leave before. Family, friends. They never come back. But you did. And now I can't imagine what it would be like if you weren't here.
Oh, that's nice.
Shit. That sounds much dumber when I say it out loud. You know what I mean.
We're friends. Good ones.
It's good to have a friend again. Someone I can really trust. So do we gotta, like, make friendship bracelets or something?
I don't think it's official until we do.
Ugh, I hate arts and crafts.
Oh my god.
Shit sticks. Probably time for your lookout
Shit
shift.
sticks.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh wait, was that it? Oh. That was like nice but
I
short.
decided to help Violet in the bell tower. We looked at the stars together. Violet is a great friend. Those are rare.
Oh wait, the other option too.
That sounds much dumber when I say it out loud. You know what I mean.
I hope we're more than friends. And I want...
Oh man. Same kind of options as Lewis.
I want us to be, like, together. You know, like, girlfriends.
Yeah. Me too. I mean, yes.
Is that convincing?
Yes. Let's do that. Yes.
that that felt really hesitant. And I'm sure there's like a million reasons why. That's I mean like it's sweet and it's nice. I do want there's obviously probably more right between this. But and we'll watch that next. But like her face and it really it's solidified kind of like not that I was really thinking that deep into it for like oh choosing between her and Lewis, right? Like I because I didn't even think about it really of having the options to have Clem, you know, like other people. And so it just really in my mind, my initial thing was like her and Vi were like really good friends, you know, like they both don't have a lot of people, you know, super close to them that are still around and you know, we were able to kind of get some out of her right when we went to go spearfishing. So it was nice. It was nice we could see like progress and she started to talk and trust us more and open up a little bit more. And it was just like that's great. It's like healing for her and a good friend for both of them. It's perfect, right? And on top of the fact that there's so much evidence, right? The heart over by the fish in the fish shack, the spearfishing shack, right? On top of the fact that Vi talked about it, it's like she when her and Minnie ended up, it's not even really a breakup because as far as she was concerned, Minnie died. So literally, she didn't get closure from her last relationship. She was happy, everything was great, and then it was ripped away from her. So in my mind, even if I for me, right, was she maybe isn't interested, you know, in looking to fill that void right now. You know, it wasn't that long ago, right? All things considered. And and so going into another relationship, like I just it didn't feel like it was she was ready for something like that, right? Even if I and Clem were thinking it, right? Potentially. And then her reaction here really solidifies kind of that thinking, at least to me. Like I could understand, like maybe she's just like shocked. She's like very suspicious, not in a bad way, but more sort of. She just talked about there's not a lot of friends that are still around. Like people leave, so when she says, you know, I want us to be, you know, together, like girlfriends, and she's stunned. It could be two things. Like, right, my initial is like, yeah, maybe she's not ready, and she maybe is feeling like the nervous pressure of like, well, it's awkward to say no in this situation, so maybe not now, but later. Or it could just be the fact that she is just so cautious. That's the word. She's cautious because this would be kind of like opening herself up again because she spent so much time closed off, right? And this is a moment of vulnerability that she'd be letting herself get into. And if Clem were to leave, right, or something were to happen, she would just be hurting herself again. So I could see it being both, either or, right? But it didn't she didn't seem super into it. And I feel really bad about it, right? Because Clem's being really genuine. And it's not her fault. Nobody's fault. It's just the way that it feels.
I mean, I hope we're more than friends. And I want... together. You know, like girlfriends.
Yeah. Me too.
And it's like that. I'm sorry. It's not very. Not a.
Me too.
Not a smile. No like eager. I'm not even like eager, right? But more just sort of a. I don't know, convincing.
I mean, yes. Yes, let's do that.
And I would hope that's genuine. She's like, awkward teenager, right? We get it.
Yes.
But like the look down, right? And then just like the hesitation. It just feels like very reserved. And I could understand it being either like she doesn't really want it or she's not really ready for that. Or she's being very cautious for herself. And yeah, interesting. Interesting difference, right? But now, let's go to the next one we're going to watch. It'll be cool. So the next thing we're going to look at is going to be their hangout at the bell tower, right? Which we saw some of, but we're going to see kind of like the full thing, right? Basically, Clem and Violet's version activity versus what we did with Lewis and the piano.
To the bell tower. I want to check out our defenses on the back wall before bed.
Do you need help?
Sure, if you want.
You could always help me instead. I am on piano duty. What? I gotta get in some practice before one of you decides to chop it into firewood. I've got a project I want to try, but I need a second person.
It felt so bad picking one because I felt like I was neglecting the other. And that's kind of how it does. They each seem to feel. Right? Oh, they actually, like, wait. That's interesting. I kind of panicked and also was like, you know what? We hung out with Violet earlier. We're going to hang out with Lewis this time with the piano. And things happened. But sketchy. There's a bell.
So, we're checking the walls?
Yep, from up there. That's the best view. You ready for a climb?
I was like, this doesn't seem safe. At all.
Looks a little dangerous.
What's more dangerous than walkers? Or that death trap you called a car?
Okay.
Okay, fair.
Come on, you're not chicken, right?
No.
Now I'm thinking about chicken nuggets. Do you remember those?
Not really.
I do.
Ah.
We always got them on Sundays. There's no time for Grandma to cook between church and Bible studies, so fast food. Damn, I'd give an eyeball for a chicken nugget right now.
Really?
Kind of. Yeah?
This isn't helping me focus.
It's ironic because later she does, well, for us, she did lose. But not for a chicken nugget. Sunday fast food day. That was also my channel. I had same situation. My parents. It's just easier. This is odd. It's such a nice spot. Why I would hang out there pretty often. I feel like, right?
Barbed wire, traps, weapons. It's everything we planned.
You made it happen. We couldn't have done it without you. You've got lookout duty tonight, right?
Yep, me and AJ.
Do you have time to hang out first?
Sure.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Sometimes I need the quiet, just to get away for a while.
Agreed.
Clem,
It's nice.
Yeah?
I know you came back for medicine, for AJ, but after that, you could have just left. Avoided all the bullshit with the Raiders. Why didn't you? Sorry, I know that puts you on the spot. You don't have to answer.
Oh, shit.
We've all got our reasons.
Why would I go anywhere else if you're here?
Damn.
I'm glad. We've all got our reasons.
Well, this is my home. I haven't had that in a long time. AJ's never belonged anywhere. This is the first time he's had a home at all.
I'm glad. We've all got our reasons.
AJ and I are safer here. Lily and Abel proved that.
Yeah, that's true. Until they get here, anyway.
Yeah.
We've all got our reasons. I just kept thinking you'd come back, even though I knew you couldn't. Hoping, I guess.
Hmm.
Do you know any constellations?
Nope. You?
I learned some in school, but can't remember them.
Let's make some up. Come over here. You
I
can
know
sit
Big
down
Dipper,
with that
Little
phone with me,
Dipper.
bud. If I remember right, everyone's born under a special sign, right? It determines your personality.
That's astrology, not astronomy.
Whatever, let's just make up our own. Rules, signs, what it says about you. And it's not like anyone remembers the old way.
The old way.
Okay, let's do it. There!
People
See?
would...
It's a fish.
What? Dude, no way. This, it had like a mini game? Is that... wait. That looked like Kenny. Just the way, like, the mustache. I mean, maybe that was the Kenny constellation. The mustache constellation. But
Right.
that's great.
Now it needs a personality.
Fish.
Right, pretty, good with other people, always moving, tons of energy. Sounds like anyone we know. The energy one is easy. Good with people, not so much.
It's you.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
Weren't you listening? I said good with other people.
Well, maybe not that part.
I'll try to take the rest as a compliment.
That's AJ. Wherever I look, there he is, taking up all my attention. And I love him for it.
He's getting better around other people. You're doing good with him. Next up.
That sounds just like me.
Tons of energy? Really? You always sleep in late.
I do not.
You did one time. Totally blew off your lookout shift.
Damn.
Still, it's me.
Fine. Next.
She'll like that one.
You know it... Well... Maybe this is weird to bring up, but... It reminds me of Minnie. Yeah, let's keep going.
She's not over
I
it.
spy with my eye a knife. See it? Right there. Right above your head.
Yeah, they're all above my head.
I love the mustache one. That's so good. This is so neat. Like, I love the
Awesome.
piano one.
This
Right.
one's easy. Smart, clean, vicious, dependable. Someone you want with you in a fight. Doesn't take crap from anyone. Gets shit done.
Get shit done. This is so neat.
I'll say that one's Ruby. She's reliable. Sweeter than she lets on, but can be harsh, too.
Sounds just like you.
Come on, you can't give me every sign. Someone else.
That one sounds like AJ.
He can survive. No question there.
Damn.
That one sounds like AJ.
More than the last one.
I know.
Damn.
Sounds just like you.
I like that one. Yeah.
That's mine. Definitely.
Yeah, that's a good one for you. Wish everyone would have seen all that sooner.
That's me.
Come on, you can't give yourself every sign.
Just did. They're both me.
Fine. Okay, one more time.
Oh my
I
god.
found a bird.
Like a real bird?
No, a starbird. Right there.
Crazy.
A bird is free. It could go anywhere it wanted to. Up and up and up and never come back. Go south, east, west, doesn't matter. You could fly straight into a sunset and see where it ends.
I wish it was me.
Maybe we'll learn to fly together someday.
Oh.
Maybe we don't know anybody like that.
It's all of us. Everyone here wishes they could fly away from all of this.
True.
Maybe we'll learn to fly together someday.
You wish it was you, don't you?
Sometimes, when it all feels so heavy down here, I can't help but wonder what it would be like to be weightless.
That's deep.
Sorry, I didn't mean to just talk so much. It's just, I've watched people leave before. Family, friends. They never come back. But you did. And now I can't imagine what it would be like if you weren't here.
That's so nice. We did all of that leading up to this.
That sounds so much dumber when I say it out loud.
That's so
You know what I mean.
wholesome.
I hope we're more than friends. And I want...
Oh boy.
I need time to figure this all out. I really like you, but there's just so much going on. The Raiders, the other kids, AJ.
I know. But don't worry. I'm not going anywhere.
Neither am I.
I'm just glad to know that it's not just me feeling like this.
I'm honestly not sure. I just know I like you, and I want this.
So do I.
See, that seemed a little bit more
Shit sticks.
believable.
Probably time for your lookout shift.
Oh, in the hole?
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, her that last option where she's like, I'm not going anywhere. It was like that's really nice.
I want us to be, like, together. You know, like, girlfriends.
Yeah. Me too. I mean, yes. Yes. Let's do that. Yes.
Oh no. Oh man. It seems like the more forward, the more uncomfortable she gets.
Holy shit.
That's romantic.
I mean, holy shit.
That's wild. So the kissing her option, the take things slow, are like
I'm just glad to know
they seem
that
to be the
it's
better option.
not just me feeling like this. Shit sticks. Probably time for your lookout shift. Ready?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, that feels so sad. To not say
Shit
anything.
sticks. Probably time for your lookout shift. Ready?
That seems like so much worse.
Yeah.
It's Jesus. Oh. Wait, is there more? Oh, it's probably gonna be the yeah.
We're friends. Good ones.
It's good to have a friend again. Someone I can really trust. So do we gotta, like, make friendship bracelets or something?
I don't think it's official until we do.
Ugh, I hate arts and crafts.
They're so fun.
Shit
They're
sticks. Probably time for your lookout shift.
they're so
Ready?
on the same
Yeah.
wavelength in a lot of ways. Like their personality, their sarcasm, their humor. That's why I was like, oh, they would be the best, great friends, right? She needs it. Clem needs it. It'd be perfect for both of them, right? They would totally get along, and it was amazing. I think that's why it hurt so bad. That when we found her on the boat, and she was just completely turned on us, it hurt more because of how much I felt like they clicked, right? And I gotta say, like I love that the whole situation with Lewis and the piano and everything, and it was fun, and it was whimsical, and it was great, and I don't regret it. But this one is fantastic. This is great. This is great, and there's like a lot of not even like like there's a lot of emotion, right? Not just like romantic, right? But just sort of, the with the stars, and they're giving meaning, and they're like attaching it to like Clem, AJ, her, and like some of the other people, right? And then like they're talking to each other about each other, and it's just like this wholesome, really deep moment, right? Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. Uh, I'm glad we watched this. This is absolutely damn man. And so imagining this, and we have this moment, and then we go and we don't choose to save her. She still turns on us. Basically, everything is ruined. Or not. Maybe it'll be different. I don't imagine it would be that different because she would still feel betrayed, right? But oh man, shit. But no, I'm pretty convinced that that was a Kenny thing. That was a Kenny thing with the little mustache in the sky, mustache of the stars, because it even did the wink, and it was like literally his handlebar mustache. Like, it's funny. That was good. And I like that it said he will remember that. And it's like such a reference. Right? Obviously all of the seasons have done it. Right? But everything with Kenny was like Kenny will remember that. Kenny will remember that. So good. I like that was snuck in there. Alright. On to the next one. All right, the next one here is going to be the opposite of what we picked, right? We saved Lewis when we did play through the season, and we did not choose to save Violet. So, this is going to be us seeing what is it the other way around. Like, if we chose to save Violet instead, but unfortunately let Lewis get captured. Now this is definitely one of the biggest ones I'm thinking about, and I've been thinking about too. Just because the whole reason Violet like switched up on us was because we didn't save her. Because in her mind we let her get captured, right? So this scenario would have her not feel like that, right? But then how does Lewis feel? I don't know. I feel that's why. It's gonna be very interesting. So we're gonna see how this goes.
Minerva, focus.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah, because she's be with us.
I have a little brother, just a short, scarred face. See, he's not out there, is he?
Look, we've discussed this. Your family is Delta now. There ain't no room for anyone else.
Yes, ma'am.
See, okay, so it shows, right? She does care about 10.
Of course
Genuinely.
she had to be the cell guard. We can't sneak past her.
Oh, that's right. Because now she's like in a clear mind, right?
Get
Seeing Minnie again.
out. Not without our people. I swear to God, if you got 10 caught up in this, just tell me that he's safe. Give me that.
He told me to tell you. He forgives you.
Shit. I'll help you get everyone out. Then you take my brother and run. Get him back to where it's safe.
I hate it.
Come on, we have to hurry.
Such rat behavior. God.
Clementine? Holy fuck!
Oh my god. Are you okay? He doesn't look hurt.
Yeah, I'm all right. We're all right. Take care of Lewis first. He's in rough shape.
I'll unlock the other cell.
Oh, did they do the same shit to him that they did to her?
We don't have a lot of
Or
time
Violet?
before Doreen comes back. Violet, help me with these guys.
Got it.
Oh god, did they?
Louis. Louis.
Oh my. I knew it was coming and it still fucking gets you. God.
Don't test me. Minnie, let us go. No.
God damn it.
Huh? Oh.
Oh my god.
Louis.
Dude, they beat the shit out of him. That's so sad. This poor guy.
What did they do to you?
No, no, don't. They cut out his tongue. He just, he kept fucking talking.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, Louis.
That's so...
I'll make these bastards pay for
That's
this.
so fucked.
I promise you, Louis. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I would have shot Lily for this.
You'll be home soon.
I can't eat. That is so fucking tragic. Oh my god. Like they psychologically fuck with Violet. Right? They literally like physically injure him. And like that's so I'm so glad I saved Louis. I could deal with Violet being mad, and we kind of recoup that at the end, right? That's fine. That's salvageable. This shit is so genuinely depressing. It's so sad. Dude, what the Because it's like you see he's so scared and freaked out and obviously in pain. And it's like, there's such an extreme difference between him and Violet's thing. And again, her mental state, she'll recover. She'll be fine eventually. Louis, he's never gonna be the same. Even if, like, mentally he can come back from this, right? Like, if you get past the trauma, right? It's the fact that your tongue doesn't grow back. It's gone. That's so fucked. And fuck Lily for doing this shit. Maybe she wasn't the one who actually did it, but it doesn't matter. It happened. The fact that this group decided, yes, this teenage kid who won't shut the fuck, you just cut his tongue out, fuck it, like that's who we are now. And then talking about how they're protected their own, and it's like, oh, we're not the bad guys here, and then proceed to do a lot of things that seem to be very bad guy-esque. But that's fucking depressing. He liked to sing. He loved to sing. That was his whole fucking thing. Music. And it literally, it is gone. I'm sorry. Like, I know we're supposed to be watching, but that shit, like, literally fucking, god damn it. That's so sad. I hate it. I almost don't even want to finish it, because it's just like, I want to erase this timeline. I don't like it. he didn't deserve this. Yeah, he talks a lot, but he doesn't deserve that. That's so sad.
Clem, are you all right?
I'm fine. Where's AJ? Over here!
Thank God. Shit. At least we're not moving yet. We've still got time to figure this out.
Yeah.
You doing okay in there, AJ?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm looking for a way out.
Yeah, me too. The
Good job.
doors don't look very well made. Maybe that's something we can work with. Vi, are you alright?
I'm fine. Looking for a way out. If this thing explodes...
And it does.
Looks like there's a gap here. Too small to fit my hand through. We're not staying here that long.
Yeah, when you notice all the other markings, it's like, it's a lot. And probably not just the one person.
I'll get us out of here. I promise.
It's just like seeing the most spirited, upbeat individual is so broken. It's tragic.
I might be able to chip away at this if I had a tool or... Damn it, they must have taken away my knife. AJ! Do you still have your knife?
Yeah, they didn't find it. Only the big one.
Good. I need you to slide it over to me.
Pro. I wonder how this is gonna go, though.
Whatever you doing, don't. I promise you. It ain't worth it. Step back.
She awake?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. I'll take it from here.
God, what a bitch.
Where's Abel?
He's dead. We killed him. We put a knife in his head.
Fuck, you little monster.
We showed him mercy. He was terrified of turning, so we stopped him from having to. We gave him what he wanted.
I'm sure you did. Back up. Minerva. Open the door.
Yes, ma'am.
Normally, the trouble you caused, I'd shoot you and toss you overboard. But I'm genuinely impressed. First, you organize these idiot kids into a fighting force and kill 2 of my most experienced soldiers. Then you sneak onto my boat under the cover of a herd. I bring a prize like you back to the Delta, it might make this whole clusterfuck of a mission worth it. Someone like you, so young with so much potential, you're far too valuable to kill.
Look, if I'm the one you want, let the others go.
This isn't a negotiation. This is me telling you how things are going to be. You know, my father, Larry, was a military man. And when I was a kid, he had all kinds of rules. The thing that bugged him most was waste. If I ever left a light on after leaving a room, he'd flip. No matter how many times he ranted about the cost of electricity, I could never remember to hit that switch.
So
one day, he let our power get cut. He liked illustrations to show that actions have consequences. No more TV, no more hairdryer, no more ice cream sandwiches. Just a miserable family sitting in the dark.
Oh, fucking dramatic.
well, I guess asshole runs in the family. Is that the consequence? That you're an asshole?
The consequence is, I never left the lights on again. My father had his faults, but he showed me the effectiveness of teaching by example.
Oh, is that what this is? A lesson?
I want to tell you a story. Let's call it the Parable of the Twins. 2 girls were taken from their home and brought to a new place to live. They had to leave their friends and family behind, and that was hard at first. They shed a lot of tears. But the new place was a good place. The people there grew corn and raised pigs, and the twins ate well for the first time in years. They had hot showers, clean clothes, beds. They were given guns and trained to use them. The people there were kind to these girls. All that was asked in return was that they help defend the group. You see, this place had a lot of enemies, killers and thieves who wanted what they had. They needed help fighting, or they'd lose everything they built, their crops, their power, even their lives.
They threatened to cut out their tongues?
They only do that to the ones who can't keep their mouths shut. One of the girls saw that this was a place worth fighting for, and her tears dried. But the other twin, she could never forget her old home. She rejected every gift, every opportunity, stirred up trouble every chance she got. She convinced her sister to help her steal a raft and leave on the river. Of course, they didn't get far. What happened then, Minerva?
I killed her.
What the Jesus Christ?
Minnie. No, tell me it's not true.
Your own sister? Why would you do that?
She was twisting my head with her lies.
And?
I made a mistake. I needed to show my loyalty to the place I call home.
Like it or not, you're one of my people now, Clem. The question is, which twin are you going to be? The loyal one, or the dead one?
What have you done to her head, you fucking psychotic bitch? You're evil! You are fucking evil!
Y'all better back away from the door.
I'll be the one who breaks out at night and cuts your throat while you sleep.
Kind of what I expected you to say. But you'll see, I'm not kidding around. Pull the mouthy one out of the cell. They clearly didn't get the moral of the story. We'll have to help them understand.
Stop! Don't hurt Violet, or I'll hurt you.
Hey, yo, you better cool it or you gonna get yourself hurt.
Fuck no! Get off of me!
Easy. Stay still.
Oh God.
Fuck you, no!
Don't make this hurt more than it has to. Come on. Just breathe.
Hey, Jay!
Oh, hello? I guess just like that. Okay.
Son of a bitch!
Honestly, it's such a badass move.
That's enough.
He bit me!
I said that's enough.
You deserve to die. We'll kill you!
You think you can kill me?
I know I can. We'll throw you in the river, and we'll put a knife right to the side of your head.
Big talk for a little guy.
I know I can do it. I killed Marlon, and I was justified. Dang.
Damn.
So you killed Marlon. Huh. I bet you'd make a great soldier.
Oh shit.
Lily, please, don't hurt AJ. I'll do whatever you want.
Clem seems to care a lot about you. Come on, let's go have a chat. Just us.
Fucking touch him! Clem! No, please! Clementine! AJ!
Keep an eye on her, Minerva.
Lily,
Get
don't!
this thing moving. I want to be far away from here. Fast.
I'll start up the boiler.
Don't you dare look at me like that! This is the only way we survive.
Who are you? Fuck survival! Look at what you're doing!
Tell her.
Minnie, please. I just want to talk to you for a second. I'm sorry we never searched for you. For Sophie. I'm sorry we trusted that fucker Marlon. If I ever thought there was a chance.
I know, okay? But Sophie's dead. You all need to understand. This is the only way. Lay down, stay in line, or you die. The people you love die. If you just do what they say, you can live. All of you. You can have a nice life. Be rewarded. Just like I am. You gave up, Minerva. I never will.
Damn.
Behind you! You're the fucking problem here! I won't let you get them all killed!
Oh no, she's not helping the situation.
I can't let her leave! Shit! Come on, we have to go.
I can't leave her. Go, I'll catch up.
Clem, come on! We have to get the hell out of here!
Go, I need to find AJ.
Better see you on land.
You will.
I know, like, we've seen this scenario, not like this specific one, but like we went through the season, but it's I still get like sucked in the same way, right?
Louis,
yeah, it's so
give me a
good.
hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this is when we saved Lewis. So this is that half. Okay, so we saw Lewis's half, or we saw the half where we saved Violet and Lewis was captured, and that was genuinely fucking so. It was so miserable for him. Like, that's so sad. I could never do that to him. Like, this isn't even about like the relationship, right? Because that's already fucking tragic, right? But the just knowing as a person, as a friend, that not saving him condemns him to that. That's fucking horrible. Oh my god. Jesus, it's so sad. Y'all wanted me to watch this shit? You knew. You knew what this was. That's so sad. Fuck. I know I keep saying it, but it is. Because that's so extremely different than just her being, like, you know, probably a little bit, like, physically handled, but not. It's more mental for Violet. Right? Oh god, it's so sad. Shit. Okay. Well, damn. On to the next clips. Series of clips. Alright, so the next clip is gonna be what seems to be also a heavy topic, which is, I mean, basically this entire season after episode 1 just was like heavy stuff, right? But this one in particular is the fact that we had some choices in basically James, Lily, AJ confrontation on the boat. We had one option where we could have AJ shoot Lily, right? And then there was an option to not have him do that, which is what we opted for in the season during the playthrough. And so and what this is going to do, it's going to go through both those choices. It's not very long, but we'll see. We'll see, because I was thinking, I was like, what, would she not pull some trickery? Like, would she actually just get shot and we'd just end it right then and there? Find out.
Lower the gun, AJ.
Okay.
Because that's what we did.
James! No!
He didn't deserve that shit.
Shit, the bomb! AJ!
Yep, because that was him dying. And then we see him here.
AJ, get back!
Look at his eyes.
AJ!
Oh, AJ's face is just like, what? Damn. That was also that was also kind of like a sucky revelation for AJ, right? realizing that the guy who believed that there was still something there.
There's nothing after this. What?
Not right there.
James isn't in there. He looked right at me, and his eyes were empty. There's nothing after we die. Nothing but empty eyes.
Damn. Ooh.
You're not listening!
We hear you. You just don't understand who we are.
I understand you. I've seen your kind. The world is full of you. I've been you. All you know is violence, death. He could live a peaceful life, but it's like you won't let him.
I imagine this is because we let AJ... Yeah, AJ kills Lily. Yeah, because he begged to not have him do that up on the boat, and so that's why we're like, okay, you know what? No, don't shoot her. So AJ does do it, so he doesn't actually die. So he lives, and Lily actually dies. She actually dies right then and there. That's crazy. She just gets shot by AJ. And we're done and over with it. Fuck. But yeah, he's pissed.
It might seem hard to believe, AJ. I know it does, but listen to me. No one has to die anymore. Not humans, not walkers.
James, this philosophy of yours?
This philosophy is what has kept me human. It's what will keep any of us human.
It's just reckless! The world we live in, the way you think, is dangerous! No one can survive like this! Open your eyes, James! The world isn't as simple as you like to make it sound!
So what is it then?
It may not be kill or be killed, but it's awful goddamn close!
Damn.
I'll find my own way. Next time you need help, ask someone else.
Oh, that ruined our friendship.
Yeah, that's the way out.
It's another outcome.
He left his mask behind.
Come on.
James, this philosophy of yours?
This philosophy is what...
Take us back. Clementine changes his mind, and he decides to save them yet again. Ooh.
What has kept me human? It's what will keep any of us human.
It takes more than words. You can't just talk people into being peaceful. You think I don't want a life like that for AJ, for myself? God, I'd love to live in a world where I didn't have to worry about killing or dying. But that's just not how things fucking work. Not yet. And what you're doing now isn't going to change that.
Maybe.
Feel that?
Yeah, that's the way out.
This is different. Two not. No way.
Go. I'll make sure you won't be followed.
What a fucking stance. I'm sorry, that's really fucking badass.
Be safe.
Oh, he's willing to kill them against his own philosophy for them. Damn. That's cool. It's so I respect the sacrifice. That shit's cool as hell. The two knives coming out, and then he's just gonna fucking go at him. That's cool as shit, man. Like, what a badass. But then again, like, he did also imply, like, he did some fucking, he was different before we met him, right? When he was still with the Whisperers, right? The amount of shit that he did and was willing to do. I don't doubt that he would be an incredible fighter. He probably could have easily taken all them out. No doubt. Damn. That's so interesting how it's so different. Just from the simple choice of having AJ kill Lily or not. Right? Just that one choice. And then James gets to live even a little bit longer. Damn. I'm sorry, that's crazy. That's so cool. That's so cool how different it is. Right? It doesn't change like a ton, but in this time frame, the fact that we don't see him as a walker. Right? We see him as him. And he's pissed that we let AJ kill her. Because he doesn't want AJ to turn into that. It's, I don't know. It's cool. It's so neat. That's why, man, this season was so interesting. We got a couple more, right? There's another one we're gonna go check out. See, this one's gonna be interesting, right? Because this is about our confrontation with Lily as she's on the raft leaving, right? We chose to, in our scenario, everything leading up to it, like we were the better, right? I know maybe in the long run, letting her live be a terrible thing, right? Because would that be, if we knew, like, knowing she is, if we looked at her as a monster, right? And we let her go, we didn't stop her. That's more the phrasing, right? We didn't stop her. And then she goes out and she does more terrible things. That's not great, right? Is it our fault that she did those things? No. But it is one of those thoughts. It's like, man, we could have prevented that from happening. But at the same time, like, what I want to know what Delta did when she got back. When she goes back and they're like, okay, we really need bodies because we are not winning this war. And she's like, cool, I know you're right, but not only did we not get bodies, we didn't get more, we lost them. We didn't get any of the kids, no more kids. We didn't get those guys. And the ones that you did send us here with this boat, they're all dead too. And the boat's gone. The supplies on the boat are gone. The boat itself is gone. The kids have escaped. and all of our staff are dead. So this was overall a net negative for the war. And it's her fault. It is completely her fault. And the fact that she returned alive by herself to just report her failure, I do want to know what they do. Like, do I think that it's not so much like kill her? Like, I want to be a fly on the wall for that conversation, right? Because they seem to be so desperate that they're willing to literally kidnap anybody, kids, to fight in their war. So I imagine this is a massive setback. So I don't think Lily's going to be doing too hot after this anyway. But we're going to check this out.
AJ, what are you doing?
Coward.
I wouldn't if I were you. You already had your chance. I could have done the same back at your school. I'd say we're even. Let's both just turn around and walk away.
It's usually what the loser
She
says.
stabbed James in the back.
You're a coward, abandoning your people just when they need you most.
Something I learned from Lee when he left me on the road. Without reinforcements, my people will lose their war.
Clem, she stabbed James in the back.
Don't waste your arrows. This is over. Without reinforcements, my people will lose their...
Clem, she stabbed James in the back.
What happened to you? The Lily I knew was hard, but never evil.
It's not evil to fight for what you love.
The amount of fucked up shit she did, that's not...
Clem, she
that
stabbed
isn't-
James in the back.
Thanks. I'll need the ammo.
talking
Without
shit.
reinforcements, my people will lose their war. They'll die because of you.
Because of you.
The Delta was the first place I called home after years of wandering. You're wasting arrows. Nothing lasts, Clementine. Not friends, not love, not the place you call home. This place I called home after years of wandering. After this, there won't be anything left to go back to.
It was us or them. I'm glad it was them.
Today, it's them. Nothing lasts, Clementine. Not friends, not love, not the place you call home. The Delta was the first place I called home after years of wandering.
Good. You deserve to be alone.
Maybe. To be honest, it's easier by yourself. Nothing lasts, Clementine. Not friends, not love, not the place you call home. Wandering.
I know. Why don't you write a story about it? Call it The Parable of Lily.
Maybe I will. If there's a lesson here, it's that nothing lasts. Not friends, not love, not the place you call home.
So then why are you fighting
They'll
so
all fall
hard?
eventually. Never forget that, or they'll drag you down too.
Isn't that what this war is?
Good luck out there, Lily.
Dragging you down?
I hope you find peace.
Fuck you, Clementine.
You're pathetic, Lily. I hope you can live with yourself.
I hope you get bit out there.
If I see you again, I'll kill you.
See, she looks just like fucking sad no matter what you say. Like out of all those options, right? Not that she shouldn't be, right? Because honestly, she is terrible and she deserves every single one of these options. I do like that the shoot her option isn't actually hitting her. It's basically just not rebuttaling with any words. She's making this whole stand. She's saying all these she's saying all this stuff, and we're just not engaging at all. It just arrow, and then she's like, nothing lasts. It's all this stuff, right? And then just arrow. Still nothing, and she's just like, the back and forth isn't happening. It's even more upsetting, honestly. It's the most insulting just to shoot her because you're not even talking to her. That's such a cool difference in how to engage with Lily in this moment, right? Because so it really, the only way to kill her is to have AJ do it. Because I did think about this. I was like, okay, so if he doesn't kill her up there, we get to kill her here. And that's not even the case. It's worse. We let her live with this, like, guilt, this awkward guilt, and it's so... I think that's worse than killing her. Because killing her, she gets away with it all, and everything's tied up. Now, she might be able to turn this around and live her life or continue the way she's going with the Delta or whatever. But at the end of the day, realistically, that's not our problem. Right? We were here to save our friends, take care of our own, take back our people, go back to the school, live our life safely. Her war has nothing to do with us. Never did. Man. Madness. Lily. Jesus. Okay. Now there's still, I think, like one or two more we're going to look at that are kind of relevant. This one's a kind of an interesting one because I haven't watched this one yet. Right? I've watched any of these, honestly. But this is a connection, and I am curious how this is going to go, right? Because in season 1, Lily being left behind or staying with the group, and then how that connects back to the final season, depending on which choice you made way back in season 1. And I'm curious. We know leaving Lily behind. We know that outcome. We don't know if she stays with the group. Because we left her ass on the side of the road.
The living were just as dangerous as the dead. A woman in our group named Lily lost her dad, and then she just couldn't cope. She took the life that Lee saved.
You think you're some tough bitch, don't you? Like nothing can hurt you. But you're just a scared little girl. Get the fuck over it. Take a page from Lee's book and try helping somebody for once.
Now, what the fuck's the problem?
Shit. Man, every...
Drop it. Holy fuck.
Kenny, what's happening?
Keep duck away from the windows. Jesus Christ. Get in. We're leaving this crazy bitch.
Infuriating.
Couldn't have trusted Lee. I swear. Please.
Just get in. We'll figure out what to do with you.
It's a bad idea, Lee. She's a murderer, for shit's sake.
Murderer? Lee's killed before and I forgave him. You've killed before and I'll forgive you.
Bullshit,
you
you will.
know we do.
You've
It
been planning
has
to
to
get
be
me this
done.
entire time.
I was trying to protect all of us. I don't have anything left.
Lee showed her kindness, but she took advantage of it later.
What? She took advantage of it.
Oh my god. Clementine, it's you? My name is Lily. You probably don't remember me. It's been a while. Lily? I thought you died. I came close.
What the hell?
Not now.
The fuck is this?
Lee isn't with you. So he's dead then. He was kind to me, even after I shot that girl.
Carly.
Lee should have never let me stay with the group. It was too easy to steal the RV and leave. He had too much faith in other people. Probably why he kept you around. Probably why he didn't make it.
Oh, fuck
Same thing
you.
will happen to you if you repeat his mistakes. Your little boy there, you'll die protecting him. You may be able to keep this up a while longer, but eventually he'll slow you down. A walker you didn't spot. A bullet you couldn't dodge. A desperate cry for help that brings the herd. It happened to Lee, and it'll happen to you.
I don't think...
Get in!
Never mind. Leave her on the side of the road. That was, fuck Lily. Holy. She literally steals the RV and betrays us anyway. And that's fantastic. Oh my god. And then she just talks. She's like that. It's probably the reason Lee didn't make it. It's like, shut the fuck out, you. It's crazy. Oh my god. How? Lee should have never let me stay with the group. It was way too easy to steal the RV and leave. It's like, you snake. He was kind to me after I shot that girl. Couldn't even remember her name. Didn't even want to say her name.
You around. Probably why he didn't make it.
It's a fucked shit to say. How you... This is what I mean. There are certain routes that this season could have gone where I would have probably been... Here's the thing. I didn't want AJ to turn out. So I was trying to make AJ the best he could be, right? Not getting involved in all this death, murder, and killing, and going down that route, right? Live as happy a life as he could. Now, the shit she did to Lewis alone, I would have been like, no, no. I can't in that situation be like, let her live. Right? But I would want to be the one to do it. Right? Clem, us, we could do it. Not AJ. But god damn it. Fuck. That's she talks so much more shit when you saved her. A walker you didn't spot, a bullet you couldn't dodge, desperate cry for help that brings the herd. Happen to Lee, it'll happen to you. It's like, so basically you help her or you leave her on the side of the road, she is just a not good person. Right? Now her dad was terrible. Right? And obviously that could trickle down. But at the time in season 1, everything up to her shooting Carly, right? It just seemed like she was under a lot of pressure. Like you see it with like the food, having to dole out the food, right? In the motor inn was one of those situations where it just feels shitty because not everyone's going to eat. You're kind of looked at as the bad guy because you're the one giving out the food and you chose this person over this person, and it's just, it doesn't feel great. But she was trying, right? And I was like, to an extent, I respected it, that it's shit, but she was trying. The second she shot Carly, it was like, wow, you're off the rails. There's no sort of like oops for that one. Like, oh no, could we talk it out? It's like, no, that's pretty permanent. So, no, the fact that she says a lot more because we like it comes off with more of a, it's a different feeling. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It's a different feeling because we did help her, right? And then she still betrayed us anyway. But ridiculous. I think there's one more. I think there's one more clip. So we're going to check that out because we've been watching a lot of them. So I want to make sure we get through the ones that were brought up and suggested and sent. Okay, so in this one, this is going to be apparently the differences in the Violet and Lewis. The ending, depending on Violet and Lewis. And I don't know if it's purely because of who you romanced or who you saved or a combination of both. Could be. I don't know how many. There could be a lot of differences if it takes all that into account, right? But we'll see, because we did see one of the endings, right? We had the ending with Violet missing her eye, which is ironic now, because I know I mentioned it before at the beginning of the video, but like when they were stargazing, she's like, "I'd give my eye for a chicken nugget," and then she ends up losing an eye. It's poetic. But curious how this is going to go. Curious the differences. And 10's here, which is different. We didn't get 10. 10, unfortunately, didn't make it off the bridge.
I'm sorry about Lewis.
What?
I'm sorry about Violet. I'm sorry I didn't listen to you or Clem. I'm sorry.
Minnie tricked him. It's okay. I want to... Wait. I have no... Okay. You gotta tell me if this is it or not, because I'm kind of just gonna speculate. He's here, right? And he's apologizing for both in two different scenarios, where like he's apologizing for Violet or he's apologizing for Lewis, but he's here. And from our playthrough, AJ shot him on the bridge to save one of them, right? In our playthrough, AJ shot 10 to save Lewis, because 10 was dragging Lewis into the walkers by not actually coming back with us. And so AJ made the call, shot him, right? Now, however, because we don't tell AJ to do it. AJ just does it, right? And I guess that could be related to like us trusting him to make the tough decisions. So I guess this is all like a trickle down effect. And so if we didn't trust him to make the choice, right? So would that then mean on the bridge when he and Lewis Like, for example, in our playthrough, right? If he and Lewis were there, AJ wouldn't have shot 10. So then somehow 10 would have lived and Lewis didn't. And that's where we're here. Right? Kind of iffy. Close, kind of. That makes sense to me, but that sounds so sad. That one of them dies and 10 gets to live.
I don't know why I mess up all the time. I'm really sorry. I wish it was different.
Sorry doesn't bring them back. It doesn't bring Violet back.
Please don't shoot me.
What?
Nothing.
Damn. Jesus. Please
It
don't
doesn't
shoot
bring
me.
Lewis back.
Please don't shoot me.
What?
Nothing.
I don't think Violet would be mad at you.
I hope not.
I don't think Lewis would be mad at you.
I hope not.
I'm sorry, Tin, but you were gonna get Violet killed. I had to do it.
Damn.
I'm sorry, Tin, but you were gonna get Lewis killed. I had to do it.
So it really is a choice between saving 10 or saving one of them. Shit. That's a lot. It was... Violet. Rotting shell. Oh my god. It's her and Clem. What the fuck? Wait, you could... Wait, could you actually customize it? Lewis. The man... house. That's so... The pink house. Purple house. That's so sad. But that's such a cool detail you can have. Because 10 obviously lived, right? So he does the drawing. Yes, these are all the different... Oh shit, he can't talk. Wait, like, not really.
Idiot.
Oh my god, he passed her a note.
Louis, what's it say? Don't worry about it.
Oh god, what did he write? Oh,
Idiot.
Okay.
cute. Damn it.
How are your eyes?
Even with his injuries, he's still...
Between my patch and your stump, we almost make a full pirate.
Arr.
I wanted to wait till you were up and about, but how I behaved on the boat, it was really unfair. My head was so messed up by Lily and Minnie. I was so wrapped up in my own shit.
It's okay. You went through hell in that boat, and I let that happen. I'm just glad we got you out of there.
True.
I'm just glad I got you back. I was so worried I'd lost you.
Okay.
Wholesome.
That's where Sim saw them. He was ranging out far past the traps, just
Yeah,
here.
I got so used to him
I
being
want you to go.
quiet. Threw me off.
You're the boss.
We need to know who they are. Maybe even see if they're willing to trade. Just keep your distance until you can make a call.
Who are?
A group of survivors out beyond the old safe zone. Some kind of caravan.
Are they bad people?
You want to come with me in the morning and find out? I could definitely use the backup.
No arguments there.
Hey,
Oh yeah, a lot of choices here.
you don't have to decide now or anything.
He'll need the help, AJ.
Louis, huh? Sounds kinda dangerous for... well...
That sounds like another vote for you coming along and watching my back.
It'd make me feel a lot better if you went.
Someone has to watch him.
I am literally right here, dude.
Don't sleep in.
I love the dynamic. It's so good.
Aren't you still mad I killed Tin?
AJ, I guess it's like... You saw something I didn't. About the situation, I mean. Many and the walkers and 10. It's just all this chaos in my head when I think back on it. Clem says you saved my life. Well, then that's exactly what you did. And how can I stay mad at anyone for doing that?
Damn.
Don't sleep in. Or we could just ignore them. Hope they never find us.
That's what Marlon would have done.
We can't be scared to reach out and try to work with other survivors. There's not many of us left. This is the part where you tell me you'll be really, really careful.
I guess we get, yeah, we have kind of a similar, maybe similar, different conversation since it's with her.
Yeah, that's the spot. A Sim says he saw 10, 15 of them, a little bit past the old safe zone.
I want you to go.
You're the boss.
We need to know who they are. Maybe even see if they're willing to trade. Just keep your distance until you can make a call.
Who are?
A group of survivors out beyond the old safe zone. Some kind of caravan.
Are they bad people?
How about you back me up, and we'll find that out together. Word on the street is you're a good running buddy. Best.
Best. She thought she meant about 10, but knows what she's doing. Why not just avoid them?
Sending Violet's smart. She knows what she's doing.
Back at you, kid. That's why I want you to come with.
It'd make me feel a lot better if you went.
So it's pretty similar.
Sleep on it, little guy. We can talk tomorrow.
She'll need the help, AJ.
Don't sleep in.
My God. Sleep on it, but don't sleep in.
Or we could just ignore them. Hope they never find us.
That's a Marlin strategy.
We can't be scared to reach out and try to work with other survivors. There's not many of us left.
Dwindling daily.
Aren't you still mad I killed Tin?
The thing you said on the bridge. That he was messing up all the time. It wasn't something new, you know. Ten got himself or other people into trouble all the time, long before you guys got here. He was always so lost. He lived in a world that just isn't there, you know? And that's why I tried to look after him. But when I was pulling him away from the walkers, and Minnie, I could also see he just wasn't there anymore.
So, you're mad, but sad.
Can I be that for a while?
Yeah, it's okay.
This is the part where you tell me you'll be really, really careful.
Honestly, the question about 10, are you still mad about 10? I like that they both had like very different reactions to the question, right? Like Lewis just like it was just like crazy. I don't really remember anything. It's just like kind of a blur. But Clem says you saved me, right? And then for Violet, it's like the emotional side of it. It's like it is sad. She's mad and like literally, like she said, like mad and sad. And then it's like, can I be that for a while? Like, I need to. This is how it feels right now. It's
All this.
It's interesting. It's great.
It's
Good
worth
detail.
it. All this. It's worth it. All this. It's worth it.
Oh, it's 'cause she's gone.
All this.
His cards are on the table, but he's gone. That's a great detail. It's sad.
It's worth it.
That's right. I missed a bunch of stuff on one of the earlier missions. I was like, what the hell is this Etch-a-Sketch going on? It was one of the items I missed. Damn it.
It's like Lewis in a box. Lewis explained how this works, but it still seems like magic.
Wait, the sketch toy, is that a mustache? Is that Kenny's mustache? Does it say powerful stash? That's really funny. That's great. Oh, I can't believe I didn't get it. Oh yeah, and the pennant above the bed over there. Man. Damn it. Ah, God. That's good. That is really interesting to see. I like that, you know, the little details between them getting their different the different endings, and they still have like their meal, but depending on who you saved and who you romance, like, or if you romance anybody, right? Because you could still say no. You know, you didn't have to have a connection like that. And so it's neat. It's neat to see like the different ways that it could have gone. Could have ended. Especially with all of these so far, like, oh my god, the different directions that this season could have taken. Now, there are obviously like the main points are still, they're static, right? They're gonna be what they are. But it's everything in between and how to get there and coming off of those, the choices affect. And that's where they're fascinating. But we got one more. It's a real special one too. It's a real secret one that I've been thinking about since we started the season. All right, this is the one. This is it. The final clip we're watching, and it's Clem collecting the water from the drum at the beginning of the game that I did not do, and I have let it haunt me for the entire game. Every turn, every flower, every moment, I'm like, I was thinking, I was like, where's the water? I should have got the water. God damn it, I got the water. And so now we can actually see what that actually means. Doesn't seem very long, but I was kind of sus about it, but filling our little canteen probably be a good idea. No, was it really? Oh my god, no, stop. Holy shit. No. That's honestly, it's even funnier with how dumb that is. Because I was thinking about this through the entire season, especially when we got those purple flowers, right? We put them in the room. It's like, oh, they need water. I'm like, son of a bitch, we're gonna lose the flowers because I didn't get the water at the beginning of the game, right? God, I know it says drink water, right? But I was anticipating, like, obviously we're gonna fill up our canteen, we're gonna take a sip, and then we're gonna, you know, have some left over, right? But that's so fucking that's so funny. This has literally been something that I thought about since we didn't do it in the first episode. I think I brought it up in almost every single one of the 4, right? And for it to literally just be this 2-second scene of her filling it up and then spitting out because it's disgusting is honestly poetic in some weird way. It's so dumb. I can't believe it. I should have just done it, but I didn't. And I thought about it too. I think I even mentioned it in the first episode, was like, is it really clean? Like, it's rainwater, right? Which is like, you know, it's only as clean as the area the rain is coming from, right? Because you're just evaporating the water. So if it's gross, it's not like the clouds filter it and it's suddenly raining super clean water, but it's still like, it's better than not, right? Rainwater isn't just literally street water. But I was like, what if it's been in there and it's kind of gross? They're like mold or mildew growing around it. I don't know. But no, honestly, that's the best note to leave this on, because it all comes full circle, right? All the way back to this one choice right at the beginning of the game, right where we all started with the final season. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I know this was long as hell. I did not expect it to be this long. I'm not upset, because we got to see a lot of cool choices, a lot of cool outcomes, a lot of cool differences. But thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for watching the season. If you haven't, you should, because it was a blast. Absolute blast. Maybe check out the other seasons. And then, let me know what else we should do. There's other Telltale games, right? I think I own, by chance, I might own the Guardians one. I know I own The Expanse. I bought that a while ago. We haven't played it yet. I haven't played it yet. I bought it because it sounded really cool, and I know it's based on, maybe not based on the show, maybe it is, right? I haven't seen the show, so I'm not too sure. But The Expanse, it looked neat, right? So that'll be a fun little game to play when we do. But either way, let me know what you think about all these and all of these outcomes. Like, what were your thoughts? What did you think about the Louis and Violet differences? Right? Like, that's huge. That's huge, right? That's crazy. I mean, that's basically the biggest thing about this, especially in this season, was the choices between Violet and Louis and what those did to both themselves, to us, to the story, how everything went forward. So thank you again for watching. Seriously, let me know what you guys think. See you guys in the next video, whatever that ends up being. Bye.